Hello guys, this is Pushottam. I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Tomorrow's Traders. So in this video, I'm going to explain you about what are the psychology facts that as a trader that we should develop and we should always have this in our mind. So before that, I'll just go to this page and I'll tell you that. So we are already done with this 8 videos. So if you're not watching these videos, please check back and watch all this video. After that only so this is all about the strategy and the basics of market, what is the price action, everything. And the last video is the psychology that you need to maintain consistency, because this swing trading strategy live trades which I'm usually posting whenever I take any trade, or if I went in loss or if I make a profit, I'm going to post that will make you that will give you a good knowledge. So this video is purely going about psychology. So these are the points that I have to discuss. So basically, if you ask me why most of the traders fail, because most of the traders, like most of the people, they look market as a gambling area. They try to make immediate profit, like making 100% return within month or 2 months. For example, they have 10,000 or 50,000, and with that 50,000 they try to make 1 lakh or 2 lakh. So that is basically, that is a gambling. You could not come with a mindset like that into trading. So if you come with that mindset, surely you're not going to follow the plan, you're not going to follow the strategy, you will end up in losing your money. So the thing is, you have to set your mind correctly. No unrealistic expectation and no greed of making more money with less capital, and no fear of entering. So all this you have to learn. It will come by experience only, guys. Just by looking at the video, just by reading, you cannot able to get that, because all these are emotional practice that you have to gain slow. Like it is a process that it takes some time. You have to keep on moving yourself. So but the takeaway points is, it is all about 20% of strategy and 80% of psychology. That's what I mentioned here. So whatever you learn is 20%. Your winning rate is going to be like this: 20% strategy will work and 80% psychology will work. That's why many of the people lose in stock market. So you have to be strong both in strategy and your psychology. And if you watch all my videos, I'm sure that you will gain experience strategically. But the psychology you have to improve on your own by following few things. So I'll tell you. So whenever you take a trade, just you have to keep your goal. You have to set your goal, and you should know where to enter and where to exit, and it should be realistic. You should not expect 50%. If the market is going in wrong, is a bad condition, at that time you should not expect 50% profit or even 20% like that. You should always adopt. You should always understand how the current market is and what is the trend. So you have to analyze those things. And every trade is a structured plan, not an impulsive plan. So you have to, each trade have different scenario, each trade is different story. Some trade you have to plan 5% only, like a large cap stocks and all, giving a 5% move is huge. You have to exit, and like 10% is very huge. And if you compare to mid cap stock, it will move up like 15%, 20%. The volatile will be high, so you have to always be aware of that. Risk management, you have to always take care of that. It is non negotiable. If you have a very good pattern but stop loss is very huge, never enter that stock, because it is like you are becoming greedy and overconfident of entering the stock and trying to capture the move. But if the stop loss hits, you will lose more, like more money which you already made in, like you will lose 2 or 3 profits which you already made. You will lose it in one trade itself. So that's how it works. So that is why stop loss is very important. Patience and discipline. Wait for high probability setups instead of chasing the market. So you have to take this seriously. For example, if you are doing the analysis, you will find 5 to 10 stocks which almost looks good, but you have to choose one. So that is why patience and discipline discipline is very important. You have to take the right stock by choosing the low stop loss, risk reward ratio, position sizing, comparing everything. You have to select only the high profitability stock. You have to reject so many good patterns sometimes. So it happens, you have to reject the good patterns. I don't want to hide it. Surely you have to reject many patterns. Even sometimes the trade which you entered will process, like the movement will happen very slow, but the trade which you rejected, at that on that trade the price will move high. You should not care about that. Always stick with the plan, always stick with your trade. Do not look at the other trades, whatever that happens. Just it's a learning. It's not deciding that, it's not saying that you have missed that trade and entered in that. Whatever trade you took, you have to wait in that trade, and you have to manage that trade. So that is one thing. And continuous learning is always going to be there. It is not, never it is going to be like you have learned everything, you have mastered everything, so now it's time for you, whatever trade you trade, it's going to be a profit. And mostly you will get affected for last. If you make a profit in last trade, you will think that okay, I learned everything, so next trade is going to be a profit. But it's not going to be work like that. So please, every trade have different story. So if you make a profit for the last 5 trades, so sixth trade you might have lose. So always get ready for the worst, and stick with your stop loss. That's your stop loss is going to help you all of the time. So emotional control, they means professional traders, they avoid revenge trading. Never do revenge trading. That means you are selecting one stock, and that stock is getting stop loss hit, and don't think that this stop loss hit stock, I'm going to trade it again and I'm going to make profit in the same stock. No, never do that. Whenever you find any good stock, only trade in that. Don't do revenge trading. So that will never work. That will affect your total accuracy. Fear of missing out, that means don't enter before the breakout. That is called FOMO, fear of missing out. What you will think, I don't want to miss this breakout, so before that, before the clear pattern forms, you will enter. But after that only you will get to know the pattern is incorrect, so you will end up in loss. And fear driven exist, that means if your plan is not good, surely you will think what happened this trade and how it is going to be. If your plan is very good, and if plan is exact, you are definite about what you are going to do, you are prepared, means you are not going to fear. So this is how it's going to work, and it's going to be a continuous journey of learning. For me, I'm still have to learn many things. I never say that I'm not even learned many things. So all this course is from my experience that I want to share. I'm not saying that I'm a very good trader. So there are many great traders. You have to follow many people like who are all making very good profits. And don't my one thing is, take some time, because the thing that you are learning is very effective. The future for this is going to be very great. Even AI comes, everything is going to be a different strategy, but you are learning a separate strategy, so that is going to be value. So never try to make quick money that does not exist. So please wait patiently and make the profit. So I'll keep on posting my videos, whatever I take, whatever trades I take. So watch everything and keep learning. I'm so happy that I'm giving the course to you guys. So please make use of it, and keep learning. So I hope you have get a good information from this video. So please share it with your friends and anybody who is willing to learn stock market. This will be very useful for everybody. And please like the videos, so that everybody will watch this video. The YouTube algorithm will send this video to everyone. And if you're not yet subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel. And if you have any doubt, please put that in the comment. I'll make sure to reply you. So thank you guys. Bye.